The Equinox EV enters the market as a mass-market vehicle starting around $30,000, designed to appeal to budget-conscious consumers, despite GM's overarching focus on luxury. This approach prompts questions about GM's future market positioning. By emphasizing high-margin luxury trucks and SUVs, GM risks distancing a crucial segment of budget-conscious buyers who have historically contributed significantly to their revenues. This strategy may ultimately lead to a decline in market share. Industry experts raise concerns about GM's calculated risk. Should their luxury focus fail to resonate, they might disconnect from their core customer base. The repercussions of such a misstep could tarnish GM's brand reputation. Meanwhile, Ford and Stellantis grapple with elevated pricing for their trucks and SUVs, adversely affecting their customer demographics. Their approach stands in stark contrast to GM's more accessible pricing strategy. Despite GM's achievements in high-end markets, its electric vehicle lineup continues to operate at a loss. This raises critical questions about the viability of GM's strategy in the face of the ongoing EV transition. Skepticism abounds regarding GM's commitment to an all-electric future while still prioritizing traditional models. This delicate balancing act could significantly influence the overall trajectory of the automotive industry. Conversely, Ford has invested billions into EV development, unveiling models like the F-150 Lightning, with the ambition of becoming the go-to choice for electric truck buyers. This strategic move solidifies Ford's position as a formidable contender in the EV sector. Stellantis is also making notable progress in the EV landscape with its Jeep and Ram brands, despite facing production hurdles that limit their consumer offerings and extend wait times. Their success hinges on the ability to scale production effectively. However, GM's pricing strategy for electric models like the Silverado EV faces criticism for being excessively high for the average consumer. This misstep could alienate loyal customers and undermine GM's competitive edge in the expanding EV market. The potential for high EV prices may push consumers toward competitors such as Tesla, as affordability becomes a more pressing concern. GM's current pricing approach risks costing them valuable market share. GM finds itself in an identity crisis, caught between its legacy of affordable vehicles and the demands of marketing high-priced EVs. This transition risks alienating loyal customers who prioritize reliability and affordability. As competitors like Ford and Stellantis ramp up their EV production, GM faces mounting pressure to accelerate its own electric vehicle initiatives. Their cautious strategy may jeopardize their standing in the marketplace. The current trajectory of GM's strategy could prove detrimental as loyal customers encounter rising prices for electric vehicles, prompting them toward more affordable alternatives. This shift raises valid concerns about brand loyalty. Industry analysts express doubts regarding the long-term sustainability of GM's high-margin focus, particularly as consumer preferences shift toward affordability and innovation in electric vehicles. The competitive landscape is evolving, with rivals like Ford prioritizing budget-friendly electric vehicles, potentially attracting customers who feel neglected by GM's pricing strategies. Emerging players like Rivian and Lucid are carving out niches in the EV market, focusing on performance and sustainability. Their distinct branding appeals to a new demographic that GM currently overlooks. Surveys indicate that younger buyers are increasingly seeking affordable and eco-friendly vehicles. GM's existing lineup fails to meet these demands, jeopardizing the retention of future customers. Industry insiders predict that GM may ultimately need to introduce affordable electric options to remain competitive. The rapid evolution of the automotive market pressures GM to adapt or risk facing significant consequences.